Hi, Tony Barrett and the LA County Sheriffs came to the beach today along with some of the top First Amendment auditors. We will name San Joaquin Valley. He came. He has a bigger channel than German and Venice. This guy's a real deal. Great town supporter. Vice Crispy, and the rest of them they will name themselves when the video starts. In the beginning, they will all give their name, and they were out here live streaming today. Go to the channels and watch what they got. But it was amazing. A lot of the First Amendment auditors showed up today with the sheriff. Interesting, they were giving out the food. They were basically talking to the homeless people. They were trying to find them placements. It was interesting. What can I say? It was weird. I got there today, and a lot of the sheriffs were like going, "Wow, you're the Mike Tyson guy." So they must have saw the video when Mike Tyson beat me up years ago. So that was strange. So I guess they do know who everybody is. That's out on the boardwalk. I was there a couple days ago, and the sheriff was taking my picture, trying to sneak it. I said, "You don't have to sneak my picture. My name is Tony Barrett. I'm well known to a lot of the FBI, DEA. Working LAX, you get to meet all the top agencies. And I love LAX. I get a lot of great stories there. But I'm working this story because it's history in the making." But it was a wonderful time. The First Amendment auditors showed up today. A lot of them are very vocal. They yell at the cops. But they're First Amendment auditors. And here's a photograph of some of them. You may recognize a few of them. But they were here today, and they were shining. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We have a live stream that we actually shot earlier. Check that one out. That's when I first got to the boardwalk this morning. I'll be covering the story. They claim by July 1st they're going to clean out most of the homeless people on the boardwalk. So the clock is ticking. This is history in the making, like I said. That's why I'm so passionate to this story. Anybody can get homeless, illness, loss of job, and you're right on the street. So the people that have food and everything like that gotta realize it just takes one getting fired, illness, and you can't pay your rent. You wind up on the street. I believe there's criminal homeless that traumatize a lot of the homeless people. They take their money, they rape the women. That's an element. The meth head group. Then you have the alcoholics, and then you have the drug addicts. These people have to go into programs if they want help. And of course, you have the mentally ill; they need help. And then you have the people that really need help. So I support the ones that want help. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's a lot more to come, and I will be here covering the story. As I always say, here's the video.
No, we had an amazing Father's Day together in the Sequoia National Forest with both our families.
We're all going to be here.
Unforgettable day, man.
And what's your channel?
Rights Crispy.
Oh, yes. And your channel?
San Joaquin Audit.
Wow. And your channel?
Press On. You'll see the beard.
Ooh.
And this Lady Justice Liberty Press.
And of course,
San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
the real deal, people.
Nate Skates 182.
Wow.
There you go.
Nate Skates 182.
This is amazing. This is like a convention.
He's been recording with me and cop watching since he was 14 years old.
Wow,
He's
man.
17 now. He's about to be 8.
Get them on this job and get rid of those four. So basically, this is addition. This is addition by subtraction. You get rid of four, and you really only you don't even need to hire two. Just change over two. And if the lines need two more people.
It is weird. It used to be. They would go on this side. They go on this side. And then 6 up in the morning, 6 up, and go back over here. How are you helping? What do you mean? Yeah, I give them food. Oh. Hey, once again, I stand for it. Yeah, you come.
better day. Look at it. Ain't no better than that.
All day, every day.
Don't light that cigarette up. Just get a summons.
in the uniform, you know, and using it properly, without force, with compassion, with more than the average, like get up and go and law and order.
Well, I gotta pick the best of the best, right?
No, I think you guys are peace officers. And from what I've seen, you guys have exemplified it.
Thank you.
And if you keep
That's the best
exemplifying-
compliment you could give me.
If you keep exemplifying the peace officer, to me, I don't believe that we need this much. And so
No, because it eats you up. And so us being able to provide that safety and security part, so that's kind of, you'll hear me talk about this, it's called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right?
Of course, I know.
And that bottom is that food, shelter, and warmth. And then the next level is safety and security. So if we don't have safety and security, you can't thrive, because you're always on edge to survive. So knowing that you slept inside, man, I'm so proud of you. And you look good doing it too.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. I'm giving my effort.
I'm so proud of you. And I think that way we just want to take that journey straight up. Don't go sideways, go up.
I'm pretty comfortable right now. It's not going
Lorraine.
too fast.
Yeah. No, and and we talked
I
about
appreciate
that, right?
the helping hand.
Yes.
And I appreciate all the organizations out there, because I see them going out of their way.
And I'm glad we were able to affect some kind of change in a positive way. In the beginning, it may look, but I think once now we've been here long enough that you told me, like, heartwarming, that makes me feel good. The fact that we were able to affect that, you're a leader out here too, you know, people look to you and they see that you're starting to thrive. Like, hey, Jack's bouncing a little bit, and so I'm proud, man. I'll let you be. I just want to say good morning. We'll be out here for a few hours. Is there anything that you need?
You guys are later on, we'll talk about it. Right now,
Okay.
I'm still comfortably overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Can
going to
I
let
ask
you
you one
be.
question?
Yes, you can.
So my question for you, sir, is that this morning I read that the city councilman announced that starting on the 28th, they're going to send even more people out here, and that little by little, over the course of 6 weeks, they're going to house everyone. And then it said two things. It said, one, that the LAPD was not going to be involved, and two, that the sheriff's department wasn't going to be involved. And so I was wondering if you had any reaction to that.
Well, I haven't read any kind of report. We've been preparing to come out here today. But as you just heard that Jack talk about, our involvement has created a change here. And our involvement's created a positive change. So I'm not sure what plan that was, but the host mission will continue until the sheriff tells me that we're not here. But our directive was to come down here and do a thorough assessment and provide outreach and provide that safety and security for those experiencing homelessness here, and also establish some sense of civility. The violence that we've all seen the videos, and the chaos and the human deterioration, that's what we're here to stop. So I'm not sure about that plan. I'll be glad to look at it later, but our mission doesn't end today. So we're still going to be here.
Can you talk more on that though? I'm sorry. Like, so the outcomes that you were talking about, you said that you just made it better.
Yeah, we have. We've placed a lot of people. Actually, in one day we placed 8 people.
Where did you place them?
All over. We've had family reunification, we've had shelters, we've had all kinds of places.
How come there's not a clear pathway for this? So when you're talking,
Well, hold on, I'll answer that. So every time the host team is deployed into an area, we work collaboratively with all the area's resources. This situation is different. We haven't been allowed to do that. Now, we have walked 42 people over to those tents to collaborate. So I don't know. My job is just to connect with everybody one at a time. And I was just listening to Jack tell him that since the host team.
I heard you do a lot of talking.
Oh, I'm not here to argue with you.
No,
but
I mean,
you can ask him what Jack told him.
It's okay. That's great.
Hey, Lieutenant, can I
Yeah.
just tell you one thing?
I think the overwhelming misunderstanding of people in society towards the homeless, towards the unkept, towards the mentally ill, has gotten so carried away that family members, society in general, lack attention to the issue because of fear, because of lack of resource. If we all just sit down for 1 minute, take a deep breath and realize I could do something. Each and every one of us, any side of the table, if we come together and realize that this nation was built on the principle of unity.
Yes.
And the unity must be a real issue. It can't be pseudo. It can't be like, oh yeah, I gave you a piece of bread, you're fine. It has to be decent. Like there has to be basic human rights that are addressed. And there's a very obvious stigma towards people that don't have. And so they need help, all of us, including me. I need a lot of help. I'm willing to put my pride away and sit at a table. And if people just had that beginning, just that seed, to put their pride away and sit there with their family, sit there with their brother, sit there with their neighbor, sit there with even, the ex-con, the criminal, the sick. If they tender their heart and awaken to the love within, God will feed the rest of us. All we have to do is be willing to put our pride away and unite.
Amen.
The LA County Sheriff's Host Team is here to help people. It's a humanitarian effort. We don't need publicity. And that's important to know. We don't need publicity. Our team has been very successful, and I don't even know how. It's been connecting one at a time, and it's pretty cool to see, but it's not for publicity. You know why? Because I haven't publicized the success story in 8 years. Why? Because I didn't want it to be exploited. We're here to help people. That's
But
it.
a lot of other stories get out.
Not by me, and I run the team.
But it's an entire system. If you're a part of this, it's like the next part of it that has a lot of
A lot of what?
There's a lot of
Oh. Wait, relating to homelessness?
No, we're talking
Hold
about
on. The sheriff's post team. Now you're getting in an area that I'm a lieutenant.
So you carry this badge. You carry this badge, you carry it, and it's related to. So if I go to a job, I'm going to work at a. Oh.
No, wait, we'll do it a little bit. I'll sit with you for hours. I swear. I'll be here all day. You get time.
They say they're going to find housing for everyone. I'm not saying that that will happen. I'm just telling you what I read on a piece of paper, or a digital piece of paper.
I'm just wondering about like what the plan to just like have thousands.
Guys, slow down, guys.
No, we had an amazing Father's Day together in the Sequoia National Forest with both our families.
Because we're all gonna be here.
Unforgettable day,
I
man.
told him. I didn't tell him
And what's your channel?
Rights Crispy.
Oh, yes. And your channel?
San Joaquin Audit.
Wow. And your channel?
Press on. You'll see the beard.
Ooh.
And this Lady Justice Liberty Press.
And of course,
San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
the real deal, people.
And 8 Skates 182.
Wow.
Nate Skates 182.
This is amazing. This is like a convention.
He's been recording with me and cop watching since he was 14 years old.
Wow, man.
He's 17 now. He's about to be 8.